13-year-old Martha, which is not her real name, suffers from a rare inherited skin condition called epidermolysis bullosa that causes one to have a fragile blistering skin. The blisters may appear in response to minor injury, heat, or even rubbing or scratching.
I see pictures of myself in my album. I was born with a big wound on my leg from down up to here.
In my brief time with Martha, I get the sense that she's very aware of how to handle the blisters which often appear on different parts of her body.
You put the toilet paper, it's your okazenganga katambala. Then you get the toothpick, you get the sharp points, you pierce under the blister. Then you pierce, but don't put a big hole. If you put a big hole, the blister will turn into a wound, and I don't want that to happen.
She then applies a cream called spirocin. It costs between 20,000 to 25,000. This procedure is sometimes painful. While Martha has to deal with this at home in the confines of a safe environment, she says she has faced ridicule at the hands of two bullies in one of the primary schools she attended.
Like they would say, don't come near her. Even most times they would laugh at me if I had a spot of blood or like behind me, like up on my back.
Some think the wounds are contagious, yet it's not the case. They were born like that. Some think maybe it was a fire outbreak. Some think they poured hot water on them.
Martha was among over 830,000 pupils who sat for the primary living examinations in 2022, where she scored 13 aggregates. In a quest for a placement at Entebbe Secondary School, her first choice, her mother says she was denied a place, which she thinks is because of her daughter's condition. This was discovered by a family friend who went on the family's behalf to ask for a place a second time.
That's when they disclosed that she's not going to be given because of her skin condition.
The deputy head teacher of Entebbe Secondary School denies this.
As a government school, we follow the selection exercise as per the Ministry of Education and Sports. Our school was directed to stop at 10 aggregates.
According to Santa Lucy Fungaru, who has dedicated her time to giving social cycle support to different people with autoimmune disorders around the country, a number are dropping out of school due to the stigma they face.
I have 6 friends who are autoimmune who dropped out because they cannot contain the hate and the words that are being thrown at them, which breaks most of these people who have not yet reached that kind of maturity where they should just go through things and not let things get into them.
Martha started her secondary school journey on Monday this week. She hopes to become a pediatrician one day and says she will not let the stigma she has faced stand in her way. Rita Kanya Mujuni, NTV.